Welcome back to a highly helpful episode of Care for Boys. Today we have Subin over here with me. Hey. We got Nick and Bart over there. And we have Anthony and Joe over here.
Hey yo! Give it up, dude. Hey yo!
Is that our new catchphrase?
Hey yo! That feels so crazy. All right, today's bit of advice that we're going to provide is, what is some helpful advice you can give to somebody who is fresh out of a very long relationship?
Get pussy!
Yeah?
If it's a woman.
Still
All right, let's
start.
Out of a long
Let's
relationship.
start with the guys. Okay, let's say it's a guy and he's out of like an 8-year relationship. He doesn't know where to begin with anything. Socializing, dating.
Get a job.
Get a job.
I think he should go back to see if his girlfriend would take him back. just test the waters.
Beg her back.
Yeah. Hey, hit her with the line of like, I've been doing some thinking, and then see what happens after.
Okay.
Yeah, but do it like an hour after she breaks up with you.
Yeah.
And then call back an hour later. Go. So I've been thinking.
Yeah.
Or do it by like 17-page letter that you wrote.
Yeah.
Oh, letters.
Pull all your feelings out.
I would say go buy a motorcycle.
No.
Be careful.
No.
At your own will. Be careful.
What about if it's let's say that he got cheated on, so there's no chance of ever coming back to it. How does he move on?
Oh.
I could only say what I think I would do,
Okay.
and I'm not too sure. But I feel like what I would do is probably try to get into a lot of stuff.
Start new hobbies.
Start new hobbies, things that like, you know, like when you're in a relationship, your life kind of forms a certain way, and then maybe there's like those little things that you've always wanted to do. I would try and go out and do those things in a community-based way. So like, if you wanted to run, join like a run club, or if you want to do whatever, do whatever, and then try to like get more involved. Because I also feel like if you jump right back into it, you might also have like extra thirsty vibes. Like I feel like there's like
Too desperate?
Yeah, you need to have like a slower assimilation process, so people don't go, oh, this was a creep too. You know, I don't know.
Do all the things that you couldn't when you were in the relationship.
Fuck
Like-
all those friends that you were thinking about.
No.
Oh, okay.
Like, let's say your girlfriend didn't like eating Mexican food. The first thing you do is go eat Mexican.
Oh, I see what you're saying. That Mexican taco.
The torta.
Ew.
Cooks tortas.
And also,
Cooks tortas. The shrimp po' boy.
solo trip.
Solo trip.
Oh yeah, actually that's not bad. That's
I think
actually
people
smart.
should solo trip.
You probably gotta find yourself or
I
something.
think it is cool. People don't like really know who they are really, I think.
I did a lot of
You gotta
solo
find
tripping. It was
yourself
fun.
again.
Yeah, for real. Because when you're with somebody for 8 years, you do become like your personality kind of morphs with that
Yeah,
person
you're a
little
one.
bit.
Two people are one person.
Yeah. So like, you know, you have to probably spend time with yourself, so you always get those stories out the way of like, oh, me and my girlfriend used to, and then you go, oh.
Yeah, but
You probably have to get those out.
Also, this is cliche, but I feel like it's always so helpful to like, you know, just, if you're not consistent, just like get cracking in the gym. Like,
Gym is always good.
because it's also about like,
timing.
yeah, it's about like kind of building confidence in who you are again as well, just as a person. And when you like, you just naturally get confident when you get like more fit, or you're just like you're on like almost like a high on like where you at as a self, you know, improvement kind of tip.
Yeah.
And then when you have that same confidence of like who you are outside of that too, like you're gonna engage with the world slightly different.
Oh, on that self-help, whatever, like development tip, I would say journal a lot. Because I'm a firm believer, if whatever lessons that you didn't learn in your last relationship, you will bring it into the next one.
That's true.
So you're gonna have a repeat. It's gonna be like different chick, same fight. Different chick, same fight. So I feel like it's really important to like a lot like self-reflect and have time. Like, what were some of the things that were bad? What were some things that were good? And be very intentional about it, so that you could bring like the right energy and kind of like the right approach to the next one.
Okay, let's say that this person, let's say that this guy and this girl broke up. The guy still can't quite get over.
Well, you're not gonna get over it in like 2 days. It's gonna take time,
I think
man.
distance is really important, probably.
It takes
you probably,
like
have to, you probably have to not talk to this person.
Don't listen to sad songs.
Are you
No,
guys?
it's
Are you
okay.
guys into like? Do you?
Get an apartment across the street from her apartment.
Yeah, so
maybe?
you can always see what she's up to.
How about
Is it weird to block? Is that weird? Blocking is blocking.
Maybe not block.
It helps for some people.
You got the mute function though. You know. What I mean?
I would mute.
Mute sounds good.
I think you should find new routines immediately.
Yeah,
Hit up her
that's good
friends.
too.
Cause like
Yo, first step, get in the car.
and cry
Yeah, first step, get in the car, just cry.
and then jack off.
But,
Yeah,
but,
feel
but
it, feel it.
do it far fucking away from people, cause you look like shit
like
when
where?
you cry.
Where should he go?
Like
in a
while the-
jack in
while
the
the
box,
car's moving?
Jack in the Box parking lot.
No, pull off to the side of the freeway.
No. This is what you do.
Cry. Just cry.
You go and you go to a drive-through car wash. They can't see you in there.
Oh yeah.
And
then
have a
you
cutting
buy
board
it?
with onions on your lap.
Yeah,
And
as
windows
soon
down.
as you get in there, start crying.
And play this song.
Baby, come back.
Raindrops falling on my head.
That's a deep cut.
All right. What about if the guy and the girl broke up? It's the guy's fault because he did something really bad, and he's having to deal with the guilt.
Blame her.
Blame her.
Look yourself in the mirror and go, "You stupid fucking idiot!
The delusion.
What the fuck is wrong with you?"
Build a way to make it not your fault. You can't live with yourself.
Yeah. Go to church.
Go to church.
I don't know, ask forgiveness. Jeez.
Yeah.
Oh.
Just do something.
15 Hail Marys at
Help
least.
you make you feel like that
think-
that shoulder.
Pick up a discipline.
You have to figure out how to learn from it, forgive yourself, and move on.
Okay. How about for the ladies now?
Give up. It's over. It's a
A
wrap.
girl and the guy broke up. What's a good way for her to kind of get life moving again?
I don't know. I'm not a chick, man. They fucking process so differently.
That was very.
Be like, I don't give a fuck.
Okay. How about this? I think we'd be able to speak on this better. What are some like warnings? Like, don't get too crazy with wilding out.
Here's one thing.
Oh yeah.
If you're a
No
chick,
physical damage.
if you're a chick and you break up with your dude,
You need a rebound, man.
just stay off of social media for like 2 months. Cause the minute like you delete all dude photos, all those thirsty ass motherfuckers that are trying to fuck your brains out, like, oh, and you're fucking
on the market.
boom, 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 oh, you know, it's like the
And
last.
maybe that's what she wants. She goes, you know what? It's time for a dick party. Because I'm gonna go through my slut phase.
Do you think? Okay, let's talk about. Let's just center on just slut phase.
I think it would be important to make sure that you hang out because, like, you know, people, guy or girl, after a breakup, it's like really healthy to be around your close friends, right?
Yeah.
But then in your close friend circle, there's one person who's definitely gonna be like, yo, you need some pussy, man. And there's also gonna be one person who's like, yo, dude, like, come train at the gym or whatever, you know? Like,
Do it all.
depending on the what you actually need or what, like, you gotta just be conscious of what's actually helpful for you.
But then if you're also
yeah.
the chick, there's also 4 dudes that are like, dude, I want to fuck you so hard.
Which is why if you're like around your homegirl who's like, nah, bro, nah, give her some space, like that might be helpful for you. Or there's maybe also on the other side, that girl is just like, honestly, fuck one of these dudes real quick.
That's true.
I don't know what's healthy for that
some of those
situation, but
guys-
your best friends might know, you
Maybe
know?
on both sides though, it probably is a good idea just to like stay away from other situations, like any other relationships for a little bit.
Relationships, yeah, but shallow
Well, I
shit
mean,
could be helpful.
Maybe even fucking too. Maybe you shouldn't probably do that. So quick.
I don't know, speak for
Maybe the
yourself.
stakes are crazier for girls though. For guys, it's like less stakes. For girls, you have to be a little more careful. I think.
I think there's
Can't
some,
be
there's,
fucking
some,
random.
there's some wrong choices for that.
Yeah, for sure, because like the
Guys could get a crazy girl pregnant and then that's regrets too.
that's true. That's true. That's true. That's true.
You know what? Just go to a library.
Yeah, just sit in your side.
What do you do in the library?
Just find a book and read.
Check out a book.
Check out a book.
You know, on
But then
that
what
tip,
if it's a
though,
romance novel and then she get too horny?
on that tip though, honestly, there is something like psychological where if after like a long-term relationship, regardless of whatever, blah blah, if you do enter like a sexual quick fling, there's I don't know, there's also something that makes you feel like it's not as easy to get back with that person because you've already gone too far.
That's true. It does like burns a bridge for you. Yeah.
You know, so like again, depending on the situation, I'm not saying it's right or wrong. I'm just saying like that can happen.
Or find a chick that looks just like your last girlfriend and then bang her harder.
Like Kanye?
Yeah.
And now they're getting divorced.
That's really
Oh,
healthy.
we saw that coming.
They're getting divorced now.
Yeah, I think so.
Saw that coming.
Do you think after the divorce she's gonna still walk around with a stocking on her head and boobs showing out?
Maybe that was her idea. Who knows?
I think she's gonna have money to buy real clothes.
I don't know. That was her brand, though. You know.
But was it before?
I don't know. Maybe she didn't really
No,
have a
I
reason.
think I think fucking Kanye latex and nyloned her up.
You think she's gonna go back to architecture? Was she architect or something?
Really?
Today's video is brought to you by Via.
Do you need help with anxiety?
Yep.
Maybe a little bit of sleep help?
Yep.
Or you want to enhance your mood? Mm-hmm. That's what Via is known for. Mm-hmm. All this stuff grown in the US. You got different types of CBD and varying levels of THC to help you reach the level of relaxation that you need.
Yep. And if you're like, no, I don't want gummies because there's like animal stuff in there. They got vegan stuff, okay? They got vegan gummies. And then if you're like, no, I don't want THC. Guess what? You could get THC-free products as well. Just go ahead and click around and see what's right for you. For me, I just can't do the crazy stuff. I must microdose.
They got THC free and they even have low THC ones.
This is a low THC one, okay? Elevate. If you want to feel elevated, mood boost, feeling like a good mood, this is the one to do.
And this one's THC free. It's called Revive.
Yep.
And if you want a little bit, this one's medium, Cloud 9.
Yep. But they also have a lot of smaller samples too if you don't want to commit to something crazy. But also, they have other products. You just got to go check it out. It's really, really cool.
So the whole site is 25% off right now, and even some bundles up to 50% off. So you definitely want to take advantage of this deal. Use the code OFF-THE-RECORD. And if you're listening to this post-sale, you can still use our code OFF-THE-RECORD to get 25% off.
Thank you very much.
I thought she was. I don't know if that's
I
true.
think girls too also journal too. Be in your thoughts, and then because I think every relationship, it's like there's never a like right or wrong person. It's just how do two people create it. Write down all the things you liked, all the things you didn't like, all the things you contributed to the things you didn't like, and
No, you should be like everybody else. Do coke, binge drink, go to Vegas, fucking sleep with whoever, and then just have a week of regrets.
Or just if you want to go really far, so it's not as crazy, Euro trip with your besties.
Cute.
You know?
Backpack?
Yeah, you got
I think you should join a
to
jiu-jitsu
Europe.
gym.
Get your passport stolen from some gypsies, you know, live it up.
I think there's also like the thing to be said where you were saying like if you jump, when you go freshly single as a girl, like there are dudes that were waiting in the wings for that, and they're gonna look at it almost like a conquest thing where they can't wait to brag that like, dude, I smashed it. Yeah, so that's you gotta wait. You gotta be wary about the first ones. The first ones that show up, is not always the best.
Fuck no.
They've been waiting.
Yeah, and that's kind of awkward.
Guys are fucking vultures, huh?
Fucking nasty.
knows really soon. That guy's been salivating like a motherfucker.
That's a little weird.
He's trying to hang out with you already?
Would pursue you regardless if you're in a relationship or not.
Yeah, he'll be like, oh, I didn't know.
Either way, long-term relationship, don't jump into the next one quick.
And also, what are they trying to achieve?
Also though, sometimes rebounds really do help.
Yeah, but only if they're in on it with you.
Well, your intention is not to hurt the rebound. You know, it's just sometimes a rebound is called a rebound for a reason. You know, you actually think that
Have you guys ever had a rebound that like got really complicated?
Or have you ever had a productive rebound?
Yeah, that's the other thing too. Is like, do you feel like
productive one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it overall was a net positive? It didn't make it a little crazier.
For me, I thought near the end of my relationship, I mentioned this in a different way, but near the end of my relationship, like when I got into that rebound, the rebound exhibited all the things that I thought I wanted that I didn't have.
Yeah.
At the end of this relationship. Yeah. And so that's why it like worked out really well. One, like I wasn't as heartbroken as I maybe could have been in one sense, but two, like it taught me that the things that I thought I wanted wasn't actually it.
Yeah, I remember you talked about this. Yeah, the perspective change, right?
Yeah.
And it's great to get that as early in life as possible. You know? That's a blessing.
I guess they're a rebound but it was an unintentional rebound, right? Where you're like, well, this may work or whatever. You get into the relationship, and then later, like when I look back, I'm like, oh, maybe that was a rebound. But I think the positive thing that came out of it was my image of women was better after being with the rebounds, because it's like, oh, that was a good like moment, you know, like it was like, oh, that person was fun. They were pretty cool. No drama.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool. That was fun. It could have gone somewhere, but you know, it really didn't. And then I was like, well, what else is out there where it can actually work? Because I think a lot of people get into this mindset of, oh, that's not working. And then you kind of get into this negative thought of like, my other exes, it didn't work. Well, shit, are there any good women out there? You know, and then you get into relationships or dates and you're like, oh, they're all pretty fucking cool. Like, okay. You know? Yeah.
You know what I think I would also do? I think I'd probably move.
Move.
Because if we're talking about long term, if we're talking long term, like our age now,
Yeah.
you live with this person, right?
Oh yeah,
So, like,
yeah,
if
that's
you live
fair.
in the
Yeah.
same apartment for, like, 5 years. Just because you moved out, but if you're still in the same city, it's still the same rounds, the same routine. I'd probably go somewhere like I never lived before, fucking Austin, Portland, wherever. Go somewhere. Yeah, just switch it up and just experience life in a brand new lens.
That's true.
Versus like, oh, I was fucking in San Gabriel and I now live in Alhambra. It's like the same shit.
You gotta go on your personal pilgrimage for sure.
Yeah.
Honestly, you know when you said travel, you should travel. You should go to a spot where they're having war.
Dude, continue.
Yeah, don't let me interrupt you.
Oh, cause war bitches treat you way better.
That's what I'm talking
It's
about.
not even about war, bitches. It's about surviving.
Oh, because
You're gonna be
nothing
like,
else
I have
matters.
so much shit to worry about instead of my relationship.
That's kind of true.
Which war do you want?
Oh
When you come back, you're just gonna want to be with her again, dude.
no, you're gonna come back and be like, babe, I've seen it all. I want you back.
Why would you want them back?
You probably be like, dude, I was so ungrateful. I took you for granted.
Yeah, I was tripping about nothing. Which war-torn country would you go to, probably?
You go to Russia and Ukraine. That's fire right now.
And
It's hot.
or
It's hot.
which one's better?
Huh?
Which one's the better choice between those two?
Well, there's also Gaza.
Yeah, but you can't really just get in there.
Yeah.
Russia and Ukraine, you can at least hop over fucking Poland and then.
You can help both sides, huh?
Anyways, that's what you should do. You're gonna start being grateful for everything else.
Yeah.
Instead of your
or watch Live
freaking
League.
feelings.
Also, if you're in your feelings, one of the first things you should do is go home to your mom's cooking. There's something about eating like a home cooked meal that
But
like.
what if you don't want to hear that bitch try to lecture you about shit?
I told you it never gonna work.
I told you she's a bitch.
Could have saved you 8
You
years.
don't even listen to mommy.
I told you get with someone that speak Chinese. She speaks Spanish. Never gonna work.
How do you navigate? Let's say that you're a newly single dude, right? And then you notice that a close friend of yours that's a girl is now like confessing, like, oh wow,
You marry her, honestly. You probably should marry her.
I've liked you for a really long time, and she's coming out with it now.
Did you like her though?
It was never not.
That's weird.
No.
What's the scenario?
You're newly single, and one of your
about his
close
mom.
friends who's a girl
Yeah.
comes out and says, now that you're single, hey, I've had feelings for you for.
She's kind of cute.
Yeah, she's cute.
Fucking Matron.
If I found her attractive and I actually enjoyed her friendship,
Yeah, you do.
and it was like, you know, like a
is it
Steve and
too
Nikki,
soon?
like a Steve and Nikki situation.
Oh yeah, that is like.
You know, like they were friends.
Yeah.
They enjoy each other's company,
huh.
and then but they're always in relationships.
Yeah.
So as soon as they singled up at the same time,
that-
they were like, "Oh shit!" And they jumped in like immediately.
That's true. Yeah.
Dove in head first.
Like this.
And I can picture that happening, and I think people would be happy to be in that situation
Yeah.
because it's like you got out of this relationship.
That's so lucky.
Yeah.
But like on the transitive side of it, does that work as easily when you're the guy telling a girl, "I've
Fuck
loved you all
no.
this time"?
You're a fucking creep.
I think that's fucking creepy, dude.
I mean,
Unless-
but you said you're close friends.
Yeah.
So that means that
Yeah.
they know something about you. It might not be romantic, but they know something as far as comfort
That
and
is
depth
true.
of like who you are as a person.
That is
Or
weird.
the struggle that you went through with your ex, or like
So weird to be the guy.
for sure.
Because it's way more predatory if it's.
You know
coming from a
why?
guy.
I think because you still have the power as a guy. As in, like, if a girl says that to you, you're like, you can be like, oh, if you don't like her, you're just like, oh, that's cute. It doesn't bother you.
Oh yeah.
But you can get in their head though. It's a close friend and be like, look, honestly, a part of the reason why my relationship didn't work is also because I think I've also always had feelings for you. I know I just got out of a relationship, but like I just needed to tell you the truth, and then you walk away.
Why are you making her so wet for?
That's why you just walk away.
Sex ever.
He knows. He knows what he's
Love her.
doing.
Was accurate.
I would have just been like, "Are you sucking my dick now or tomorrow?"
Oh, whoa.
That's a tight line.
That's why he gets it and I don't.
Hey, I got a better idea. Check this out.
Go to a war-torn country.
No. Go to a dealership and buy the car you wanted.
Go into debt right
Regardless of
away.
your financial situation.
Get the charger you want.
Go-
80% APR.
Go get that fast car, my
Zero
boy.
down.
Go to GMR and just hit the curves, hit the mountains, feel the wind. Put your favorite song on. Window down.
Now we know how Subin would process it.
Too fast.
Dude, I do think the biggest, what do you call it? Like moving on, and the quickest way
Yeah.
is to go right back to enjoying life that you had before that relationship. And feel desired by people. Like if like you're dating and whatever and you can see that there's other options for you, it'll give you hope to go, oh well, like, because people always go back to the last best one. I think that's you know, and then they get stuck and they can't move on because they go, oh, I'm not gonna get any better. But then when you start dating around again, and even if you're not ready, at least if you can kind of see the potential of like, oh, when I am ready, then I can possibly yeah.
Hobbies, I still think what you guys are saying is probably the best.
Hobbies?
No.
Community
yeah,
based,
just
run
doing
clubs.
like you said, if you want to pick up a new activity, get really good at something different. Like it's always a involuntary self-esteem boost when you gain a skill level at stuff. And then if there's a community around that, even better. Sometimes that's how people really meet a really compatible person for them.
You know what I think might be fun? I think a fun thing could be just even driving Uber for a day and just letting every one of your passengers know what happened and just what advice do you have.
Oh wow!
You're gonna get so many bad ratings.
I know, but then just be like, hey, I broke up. What would you do? And just talk.
And then just make it a YouTube channel.
Instead of a GoPro.
Yeah.
Uber confessions.
Tears in the
If
car.
we're actually talking about you, best of luck. Hope one of these solutions helps.